Hey folks, High Tech Red here. Welcome to part 2 of An Inconvenient Fact. In the end of part 1, I was touching on the automotive industry. So let's talk about that for just a second. Folks, the American automotive industry is the last huge manufacturing base that we have left here in America. And people do not realize the scope of how interconnected all other parts of our economy are to the automotive industry. It affects everyone all the way across the board. And if the automotive industry goes belly up, that is going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. That is when our economy and our whole system, what we're used to, is going to collapse. Okay? And the rest of the people who didn't get their 401ks and retirement stolen on this first go-around, that's going to happen the second time. Okay? And people, hard-working Americans who have worked all their life towards a retirement so that they could survive simply and enjoy the simple things in life, that's going to be wiped out. And when a person doesn't have anything to live for anymore and they have a crime like that put upon them, they're going to want some justice. And you're not going to get that justice from our lawmakers because they're all in on it. They're all a part of this corruption. So you're going to not see the quiet, peaceful nature of the people that you've seen so far. You're going to see people going out, and they are going to hunt these people down, and they're going to hold them responsible for destroying their lives. And that's when you're going to see these FEMA camps open up, and they're going to arrest people in hordes and funnel them in there. And you're going to have foreign troops on American soil doing this, because our American soldiers won't perpetrate this type of crime upon American citizens. And the reason why they won't is because all of their families will have been affected by this crime upon our citizens, having everything stolen from them. So you're going to have foreign troops coming in and arresting good American citizens, massive civil unrest. And what are you going to do about it? What position are you going to be in? Are you going to be prepared? Have you given this scenario any thought? Look, I don't want to come off like some kind of fringe conspiracy theorist type person or a fanatic. Okay? I'm a concerned person. I'm aware of what's going on. I can see the trend, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see the outcome of this trend. And I just want you to take a moment and think, if you never have, about this scenario. And where is that going to leave you? If this happens to you, where are you going to be? What are you going to do? You know, I want you to give it some thought. And that's the purpose of this. The purpose of this video is just to get you to give it some thought. What are you going to do? Myself, I can survive. I'm a good hunter. I know how to grow a garden. I will be able to feed myself, and I'll be able to help feed others. Mechanically, I am very proficient, you know, and I do have some skills that are adaptable to help in this type of situation. Hopefully I'll be able to find some other like-minded people that as a group we can help each other. And I will maintain a degree of readiness at all times. And that's what I want you to think about. You can still buy guns in this country. They're widely available. And I think that the way that they're going to, in In history, when you look back on history, every society that's been taken over by a communist dictatorship or a dictator, the first thing they've done is they seize everybody's weapons. Okay? Now, besides seizing everybody's weapons, what alternative scenario could they run to make your weapons worthless? Well, if you couldn't buy any ammunition for your weapon, wouldn't be much good, would it? Be about as much good as a baseball bat. Well, I do know this, and I hope that everybody is doing a little investigative work after watching this video. We all know that the criminal, Dick Cheney, who runs Halliburton, well, Halliburton owns this other company called the Carlyle Group. It's affiliated with Cheney and Halliburton. Anyway, the Carlyle Group right now is buying up all the ammo manufacturers. Okay? Now, there are some firearm manufacturers that make ammunition also, and I don't know how they're going about getting control of that, but I know that just the manufacturers that just make ammunition themselves, they're purchasing those. And I'm hearing rumors, and I believe that first thing that's going to happen is they're going to increase the price of ammunition about 500% and make a ton of money and put in their pocket, and then they'll just quit the manufacture of it altogether. So your firearms will be pretty worthless. However, just remember that any dictatorship in history, before it could take a hold 100%, is they confiscated everybody's means of self-defense. So beware. Constantly be vigilant. Do you know that in New Orleans, after Hurricane Katrina, that the United States government hired Blackwater to go in and to confiscate people's weapons? That's right, folks. Many, many people that were escaping the devastation of Hurricane Katrina, they took their most valuable belongings out of their house and they were leaving. They were confronted by Blackwater soldiers, and at gunpoint, they had their weapons taken away from them, their firearms, and they were told that they would be shot and killed if they didn't surrender them. Do a little investigation. It's shocking but true. Don't think that it can't happen to you, okay? I know that it can happen to me, and in the back of my mind, I'm always vigilant. And stockpile your ammunition, keep some of it on hand. Be ready to protect yourself and your family and those loved ones that you have. And we need to get back to doing some things like we did 20, 30 years ago. We used to plant big gardens, and we used to do a lot of canning and a lot of freezing of vegetables. We don't do that anymore. When our grandparents passed away, that kind of passed away with them. Nobody does that anymore. And so maybe we need to get back to some of these things that we used to do. But I, for one, enjoy the God-given rights that we have. And I think you all should read the Declaration of Independence and our Constitution. The Declaration of Independence says that we as human beings have God-given inalienable rights, okay? And what that means is that these are God-given rights that no human being gave to us and no human being can take away, which is the pursuit of happiness and the pursuit of, to try to better ourselves, and freedom, okay? Those things are God-given. No government gave them to us, and no government can take them away. So I want you to be aware of that. Stay tuned. I'm going to make one more video, part 3. Thanks for watching.